Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been subscribing, liking, and commenting to my video and to my channel. I just hit 500 subscribers, so thank you so much for your support, and I'm just, overwhelmed by that. And thank you to everyone who's been purchasing personal readings from me from my booking site. You can still use the 20% off all readings until the end of February, and also people who've been reaching out to me on Instant Go. If you just need a quick response to your question, then you can definitely find me there, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And I'm there all weekend and all day tomorrow, Monday the 19th, because it's a holiday in the US. So so for this reading, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different subject matter. So I've been thinking a lot about like triggers and the mirroring aspect between twins. So I was thinking a lot this morning about how, we're kind of opposite reflections with our twins in terms of kind of our life behaviors and our life behaviors mostly, especially regarding the connection with each other and how we relate to other people in general. And I was thinking it would be interesting to do a reading where we're looking at how we are being triggered by our divine counterpart right now. So for example, I was thinking about, like, for me and my twin, how he is a bit more, he's someone who's surrounded by a lot of people a lot of times, so that makes it easier for him to be overly influenced by others, and sometimes being more willing to go someone else's way. As an opposite, I have a smaller friend group, but then I tend to go my own way all the time, and I'm not necessarily always open to other people's opinions, so it's like an opposite reflection. So I was thinking how those things trigger opposite triggers are for us to learn something from our counterpart. So him learning to, go his own way, and then me learning to be open and receptive to other people. So for this reading, I'm going to be doing like a mirrored reading on how the Divine Masculine is triggering and reflecting things to the Divine Feminine, and how the Divine Feminine is triggering and reflecting things to the Divine Masculine. So I'm going to be using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart Oracle and the Crystal Visions Tarot deck, as well as the Lenormand deck. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. So what I think I'm going to do is get a couple of cards for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. I want to do this in one video so we can really see the reflection that's going on. And let me know in the comments if this is something you've thought about as well, how you and your twin are opposite, like, reflections in a certain way, and how you're needing to kind of tap into your divine counterpart's energy a little bit in order to gain that balance. So we don't want to be like all within our own kind of viewpoint on something. We have to be open to others, but we have to be open to others in a way where we're not completely 100% influenced by those that we are around. We have to be able to stand our ground. Okay, so what is it that the Divine Masculine is being triggered by from the Divine Feminine? What in the Divine Feminine is triggering the Divine Masculine? What in the Divine Feminine is triggering things in the Divine Masculine? Okay, so I think I'm going to get one more card. What in the divine feminine is triggering the divine masculine? What in the divine feminine is triggering the divine masculine? Okay. So, what in the divine masculine is triggering the divine feminine? What in the divine masculine? Okay. A lot of cards just fell out, so I'm just going to keep shuffling. And if they come out again, then those are the ones that are meant for us. What in the divine masculine is triggering the divine feminine? What in the divine masculine is triggering the divine feminine? What in the divine masculine is triggering the divine feminine? Let's have one more card. How's the divine masculine? Okay. So we have 3 cards. So I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, I love that. Okay, so there's already lots of reflection or mirroring stuff going on. So first of all, we both got a chakra. So the divine masculine. So we both got a chakra card. We both got a major arcana. And we both got Pentacles energy. So what I think I'm going to do is, since they're kind of already categorized, I'm just going to go through each type of card. And I haven't done this before, so bear with me if I start rambling a little bit. Okay, so we're going to do major arcanas first, because those are just like the most powerful energies that were being mirrored right now. So the divine masculine is being triggered to heal by his divine feminine. So this is the Star card. So this is about healing. This is about healing, breaking through any barriers, and knowing that your desires can still be achieved. Now, I love that we're getting this for the divine masculine, because as I've mentioned in my last several videos, the divine masculine is receiving so many insights, is receiving lots of divine guidance from the universe about their own path. So to see that right now they're being kind of triggered by the divine feminine to heal even more and to really break through any barriers that they're experiencing right now is really great. Also, I mean, it is a man in this picture, so this is our divine masculines that we are talking about. This card is for you. So in terms of the heal card, because this is like the card of Aquarius in the traditional tarot deck, but it's about really being able to forgive yourself is what I'm getting. Forgive yourself, to break free from any bonds that you may be self-imposed or imposed by other people, and really being able to be led by your heart and by your divine guidance to shift your physical and emotional state of being, to no longer feel trapped and feel like the situation is beyond repair, or that what I'm meaning is that you are beyond repair, divine masculine. You may be feeling like, it's so far gone, nothing can be done from this point. Like, I've already messed up so many times. How am I going to ever get out of this pattern, this rat wheel? How am I ever going to just do something better that I actually want to do? But your divine feminine is really just trying to show you that you can heal. And I'm getting, for some of you who are in contact with your divine feminine, you may be feeling like I'm getting that it's almost like overwhelming for some divine masculine when they see that their divine feminine is so forgiving toward them. If they see that their divine feminine is so understanding after everything that's happened, it almost like scares some of you divine masculine. Like, how is that even possible? I would think, like, you may think that your divine feminine would just like hate you or something, and that nothing could be built from where it is right now. But it's really all just to show you that what that unconditional love is about, that your divine feminine has for you, and that you can heal from beyond anything that's happened between you, and that you can heal as a person to heal, you know, your child self, your shadow self. Everything can change. You can move beyond where you think you have to be stuck forever. You don't have to be. You can break out of those chains, excuse me. Now, to mirror that, the other major arcana, which is how the divine masculine is triggering the divine feminine, we have the Blossom card. So this would be the Judgment card in like the traditional tarot deck. So this is about realizing that we're in a period of making decisions. Divine feminine, your divine masculine, and I'm getting this is because this is for those of you who are in separation from your divine masculine, divine feminine. You need to just really realize that this period of non-communication, this period of silence with your divine masculine, it's all so that you can really blossom and improve yourself singularly. One of the things that a lot of people struggle with, especially divine feminines, I found, is that, and including myself, when you're not in communication with your divine masculine, it feels like, well, what am I supposed to do sometimes? But what you're supposed to be doing is focusing on yourself. You're supposed to be focusing on your own self-awareness, just awakening to who you want to be, and allowing yourself to really blossom and improve, and to really go after the things that you want to achieve, to nurture yourself, to nurture the parts of your life that you maybe haven't been, and to cut off the parts of your life that have been attached to you for too long. It's about realizing all of the energy we have within and really harnessing that energy to create something new. And I just want to get the book real quick and see what else we have. Because I feel like it's just like, with all of this yellow energy, solar plexus chakra, which is something that, interestingly, divine masculine God is being triggered. I feel like divine feminine, we're really just needing to see what is possible and to realize that everything is possible. Yeah, so it's saying, so you're in a period of growth regarding affairs of the heart. Stretch yourself and your ideas of what you believe is possible. And know, in fact, that all things are possible if you only follow your sun. And the sun provides some of the nutrients needed by the blossom. What is the sun in your life? What nurtures you and helps you thrive? Do your relationships provide what you need? If not, it may be time to transform your life and grow. So like I was saying, it's about really realizing what it is within yourself that you need to let blossom, that you need to let grow, and let the things die that need to die. And be confident that the things that you want to happen will happen. So many divine feminine are wanting their divine masculine to heal, and the divine masculine is having to accept that and realize that it's just love coming from the divine feminine. And on the other hand, divine feminine, you're needing to realize that your want for the divine masculine to heal, it will happen, but right now you just have to focus on your own nurturing and blossoms and trust that it's happening for your divine masculine. So I'm just going to get my Lenormand deck to see if there's anything else for the major arcana, that is. Definitely let me know in the comments if you identify with the things you felt triggered by from your divine counterpart, or the things that they have been triggered by from you. This heal card. Yeah, so for the heal card for the divine masculine, what you're feeling triggered to do, which is heal, it's based off of needing to take a risk to remove your mask and realize that you don't have to stay wearing the mask in your life, that you don't have to stay, you know, bound by certain expectations of what you should be doing. And for Blossom, yeah, divine feminine, you just have to try and focus on yourself and nurturing yourself and the things in your life that need to continue, and have confidence that your divine masculine is doing the healing in his life. So let's go on to the next set of cards, which is Pentacles energies. So for the divine masculine, your divine feminine right now is triggering you to, this is Seven of Pentacles. So this is about working hard and waiting for your harvest to come. So right now, divine masculine, you may be feeling, divine masculine, your divine feminine is, okay, I feel like this is for those of you who are in separation from your divine feminine. Your divine feminine may be elsewhere, and you are being triggered into feeling as if your divine feminine is going to wait for you. So just as you may be kind of shell-shocked by your divine feminine still having unconditional love for you and you're needing to heal, you're also needing to realize that your divine feminine will be waiting for you after the fact, after your healing. And also some of you divine masculine are being triggered to really put in the work and kind of wait for your harvest to come, to show that you are really putting the healing. I just want to get a card because I'm getting two things in my mind. There's definitely some divine masculine who are being triggered by the healing, and they're being forced to kind of realize that their divine feminine will be waiting for them after they are healed. But there are also some divine masculine who are being triggered by the divine feminine to really come back to their divine feminine at the right time. So you may be needing to really sort things out in your life, to make certain changes, to let certain things grow, so you can come with a certain offer to your divine feminine. What's this awaiting results card about? Yeah, I feel like this is for the divine masculine who are being triggered they're off doing their own work, divine masculine, but your trigger is that you're wondering if your divine feminine will be waiting for communication for you, will be just waiting for you after you finish doing your own internal work, doing your own healing. And the bottom of the deck for that is the Compass. So I feel like they're divine masculine who are just feeling like, who are being triggered by their divine feminine, especially if maybe they are off doing their own thing. The trigger is that, is my divine feminine going to be waiting for me? Is she still going to be interested? Is she going to be open to me? I'm trying to do the work on my side, but am I going to take too long that she won't be open to me anymore? Am I going to take too long that she's not going to be waiting and not going to be wanting communication? Yeah, and we just got the compass and the dog. So it's about wanting to go in a new direction and still have that loyalty there. So especially for you, if you're a divine masculine who is separated from your divine feminine, especially by a physical distance, because we do have the compass here, so you may live in different cities or something like that, you are doing the work on your side, but you are, because of the distance, you are not sure if your divine feminine will be waiting for you afterwards. And a part of this trigger is knowing that you have to take time to heal by yourself first, and that you can't control the situation to a certain degree. Your trigger is to let your divine feminine be free and let yourself do the work you need to do, and trust that everything that's supposed to happen regarding your divine feminine being there for you in the end is going to happen. So let's go to the divine feminine side. So divine feminine, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So this means that the divine masculine is triggering us to be, I'm getting just to be hardworking and self-sufficient singularly. So again, just like we need to be blossoming and working on things in our own life, we have to be standing on our own, successful in the 3D. We're being triggered to be self-sufficient and successful and stable financially and in the 3D in every way. And as you probably saw, the divine masculine card has the divine feminine, and the divine feminine's card has the divine masculine. And with this well-deserved reward card, so we got the peace. This is a lily, so this is about peace and calm and serenity. So divine feminine, our divine masculine is triggering us to find, I'm getting like to find stability and calmness within the 3D world. So some of us may not be completely comfortable in terms of accessing and displaying our power in the 3D sense, especially related to work or career, but we're being triggered, especially as we're needing to focus on ourselves. We're being triggered and guided to really find that stability, to find acceptance and comfort and peace within that 3D world's root chakra setting. And the bottom of the deck for that is the Tower. So yeah, we're being triggered to really make our work, make our career, make wherever our career path is, to make that our new home where we feel at peace and calm and where we feel like we're getting strength. We have to really start like dominating our 3D career paths. So whether that means starting a new business, which I picked up on another reading on Friday, or just excelling in whatever our current career path is, that's what we need to be finding peace with, to not be afraid to tap into our divine masculine energy as we do so. It is a part of us. And I'm also getting that some divine feminine, part of your trigger is accepting and trusting that the universe will give you a well-deserved reward, aka your divine masculine. Trusting that it's going to happen. Divine feminine, it looks like our triggers are about trusting the process, really, and using the process to focus on ourselves and to we need to trust the process and not be worried, and know that the universe, which I feel like the key is to not worry. The key is to trust the universe and know that our reward in terms of our divine masculine is coming. And also in regards to career, to not be worried about achieving your goals, to not be worried about tapping into your masculine energy in the workplace. So now we're going to go on to the third card. So for the divine masculine, your divine feminine is triggering your solar plexus chakra, which completely makes sense. And, I mentioned that before because the divine feminine was being triggered to really focus on themselves with the blossom card. So, divine masculine, your divine feminine is triggering all of your confidence issues, basically. Because your divine feminine is unlike anyone you've ever dealt with. So you may feel a bit overwhelmed and like not knowing what to do to get things to be better, to heal the situation, and you're not feeling like your divine feminine will necessarily be there at the end once you have healed. So with the solar plexus chakra, divine masculine, your challenge is to feel confident in yourself and moving forward. Your challenge is to really use your inner desire and willpower to move your life and not that of others. The solar plexus chakra is about what you personally motivates and drives you, not what motivates and drives other people. And I feel like that's something divine masculine deal with, because they're used to being like a provider and having to put other people's needs ahead of themselves. Divine feminine as well, but for divine masculine in terms of being a manly man or something like that. But it's about really feeling confident in who you are as a person and knowing that that is enough. That's enough to go after anything you desire. It doesn't need to be checked by any type of societal standards, cultural standards, religious standards. Yeah, and that's something you've been dealing with. You've been feeling unsure and unconfident in yourself, no matter how great you may appear on the outside. That's something that many divine masculines deal with. The male ego, in terms of what it's been hyped up to be, as strong as it's supposed to be and macho it's supposed to be, many divine masculine don't necessarily feel that way. They don't feel as confident of themselves as they put on. They feel really unsure, and it could be in particular regarding to communication and just general expression of their true emotions. It's something they don't do, it's something they have to build up to. So that is your challenge, divine masculine, is of how your divine feminine is triggering you. She's triggering you to be confident in yourself and to really express yourself. And that makes sense because, a lot of divine feminine, we are able to easily tap into our emotions and express our emotions, but divine masculine, like I was saying, with like societal standards of what you should and should not be doing, it can be more of a challenge for them expressing themselves. So let's go to the divine feminine. Divine feminine, your divine masculine is triggering you. This is complete trust. So like I was talking about trust, that things will come around. Divine masculine is triggering you to trust your crown chakra. To trust that you know the greater good, the higher purpose that you are having right now. And Divine Feminine, like I said before, you got a lot of trust relating cards. We have to have faith that we know that he's coming back, that we know that everything is happening as it should be, whether we like it right now or not. We have to know and trust that he's doing what he needs to do, and that he will gain confidence where he needs to, and then we'll receive that well-deserved reward with our Divine Masculine, as well as within our own career goals. Change of seasons regarding our heart and our emotions. So yeah, we have to trust that, we have to trust and just know and stand firm that our new beginning regarding our emotions, our heart, our Divine Masculine is on the way. That our dreams are coming true. We have to stand firm in that we know, because we have received the guidance regarding that. So I'm just going to go over the cards real quick and see if there's anything else that I want to add. So Divine Masculine, how you're being triggered by your Divine Feminine right now is you're being triggered to heal. You're seeing all the unconditional love from your Divine Feminine, and it's really triggering you and kind of almost shocking you to understand how much someone can still care for you after trials and tribulations. So your test is to be able, your trigger is to be able to really heal and change any false perceptions you have of yourself, or any masks that you've been wearing with other people, anything that's been holding you back that doesn't align with you. Your trigger is that you can still heal from this situation. You don't have to stay, blocked off in any way or unhappy in any way. Your Divine Feminine is showing you that she still accepts you and she still loves you. So you can heal from any situation. It's not over. Your Divine Feminine is also triggering you to know that she will still be there for you. Your Divine Feminine is triggering you to go in the direction to heal. Because if you look at these cards, it's like this, the way I was looking at it. So the Divine Feminine is watching you heal and is realizing you need to heal. So don't be triggered to not heal because you think that your Divine Feminine won't be waiting for you at the end of it. Your Divine Feminine will be there. Your Divine Feminine will be loyal to you. You can still go in the new direction you need to heal, and know that your Divine Feminine will be loyal waiting for you. And know that communication, she will still be open towards receiving that from you. And lastly, we got solar plexus chakra. So your Divine Feminine is your Divine Feminine is triggering you to realize that you can be confident and stand firm in the things that you believe in, the things that you desire. You don't have to hold on to your ego. Again, you can heal from that. You can express yourself the way your Divine Feminine expresses herself to you. You can do that as well. You don't have to feel unconfident about showing who you really are. You don't have to feel unconfident about going after the things that you really want. So Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine is triggering you to blossom and to really just become, to really focus on yourself and focus on your own growth. Your challenge is to trust in the universe that whatever your Divine Masculine is dealing with, that you have to just let him deal with it and take this time to know that everything is happening as it's planned, and to just improve yourself in the meantime. You have to trust that your Divine Masculine is still coming back to you, and that you taking time to work on yourself and to just focus on yourself is not going to take your Divine Masculine away. You're also being triggered to realize that, again, your Divine Masculine is coming to you and he will be your well-deserved reward, but you're also being triggered to realize that you can tap into your own masculine energy to get that stability and security in terms of work, career, excuse me, in terms of work, career, finances, all of those things in the 3D world. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, so your trigger is to realize that you need to tap into this energy and that it's okay. That you should find a piece of like calmness and strength and at-homeness within this Pentacles energy in order to get stability in your own life. And there's nothing for you to worry about. The key is to be able to tap into this masculine energy and feel at home, to not feel like you have to worry about 3D things or to worry about when your divine masculine is coming back to you. Oh, sorry. And lastly, you're being triggered to trust the guidance you've received. You're being triggered to just stand in your inner knowing that your divine masculine is coming back to you. And you're being triggered to really see that your divine masculine knows what it is, even if they don't know the name. So you also have to stand firm in your knowing that he's coming back, and your knowing that you're on the right path, and your knowing that you can take time to yourself to blossom, and it's okay. Because the things that will need to change will change. The things regarding your heart, regarding your emotions, your relationship with your divine masculine, they will change. It's on the way, but you have to be firm that you know that it is coming. And something that I just realized is for the chakras, this is a lower chakra, which is typically like a more masculine chakras are lower. And this is the feminine chakra, which is the 7th chakra, which is the top one. So this is more feminine. So we're each triggering each other right now to re-tap into our own energies in terms of the chakras. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a Romance Angels card, and we're just going to see if there's anything else we need to know in terms of mirroring effect going on. Look at that, guys. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So this is for both divine masculine and feminine. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Trust in this situation. Divine masculine, trust that you can heal from whatever inner wounds that you have, that you don't have to be who you are today or yesterday. Trust that your divine feminine is waiting. Trust that you can express yourself completely. Divine feminine, trust that everything is happening in divine timing. Trust that you can take time to focus on yourself and it's not taking anything away from your divine masculine. Trust that he is healing. Trust that you can completely, crush it in the 3D world in terms of finances and career. Trust in the knowledge you've been receiving from your guides. Sorry about that, I had to pause the video. But yeah, trust that your divine masculine is coming back to you, divine feminine. So that is the reading for today. I hope this made sense because this is a new spread that I'm doing. And yeah, if this resonated, please leave a comment. I would love to hear what you think. And if you're interested in a personal reading, go to my booking site and for a recorded reading. And if you're interested in just a quick couple of cards pulled, then just go to my Instant Go account. And yeah, I will see you in my next video.